Narrated by Sahl bin Sa'd. The Prophet peace be upon him went out to effect a reconciliation between the tribes of Bani Amr bin Auf, and the time of the prayer became due. Bilal went to Abu Bakr and said, "The Prophet peace be upon him is detained. Will you lead the people in the prayer?" Abu Bakr replied, "Yes, if you wish." So Bilal pronounced the Iqamah and Abu Bakr led the prayer. In the meantime the Prophet peace be upon him came crossing the rows of the praying people, till he stood in the first row and the people started clapping. Abu Bakr never looked hither and thither during the prayer, but when the people clapped too much, he looked back and saw the Prophet peace be upon him in the first row. The Prophet peace be upon him waved him to remain at his place, but Abu Bakr raised both his hands and sent praises to Allah and then retreated, and the Prophet peace be upon him went forward and led the prayer. Narrated by Abdullah bin Mas'ud. We used to say the greeting, name, and greet each other in the prayer. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him heard it and said, "Say, all the compliments are for Allah and all the prayers and all the good things are for Allah. Peace be on you, O Prophet, and Allah's mercy and blessings are on you. And peace be on us and on the good, pious, worshippers of Allah. I testify that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and that Muhammad is his slave and apostle. So, when you have said this, then you have surely sent the greetings to every good, pious, worshipper of Allah, whether he be in the heaven or on the earth." Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet peace be upon him said, "The saying Subhanallah is for men and clapping is for women. If something happens in the prayer, the men can invite the attention of the Imam by saying Subhanallah, and women, by clapping their hands." Narrated by Sahl bin Sa'd. The Prophet peace be upon him said, "The saying Subhanallah is for men and clapping is for women." Narrated by Anas bin Malik. While Abu Bakr was leading the people in the morning prayer on a Monday, the Prophet peace be upon him came towards them suddenly, having lifted the curtain of Aisha's house, and looked at them as they were standing in rows and smiled. Abu Bakr tried to come back, thinking that Allah's apostle wanted to come out for the prayer. The attention of the Muslims was diverted from the prayer because they were delighted to see the Prophet. The Prophet peace be upon him waved his hand to them to complete their prayer, then he went back into the room and let down the curtain. The Prophet expired on that very day.